Y'all, I remember whenever I used to post TikTok, YouTube videos before they came out with TikTok. I probably was like 17 or 18. And at the time, I wanted to be like a motivational speaker. I wanted to go big online and stuff like that. And then I had kids. And I think I kept posting, but like I slowed down with it. And then after a while, that's where TikTok came out, and I hopped on TikTok. And it's like now I don't even really post on YouTube anymore like I used to. But I will start back posting on there. But it's just crazy to see how things change, how we evolve, and you know, just going back watching my older videos, it's just really cool to see how I've evolved. It's like I still got the same voice, but it's just cool to see how this has been like an ongoing thing that I've been wanting to do. Like even now, I still want to, do the motivational speaking, uplift people, encourage. But I know I want to do that. I'm already fucking doing it with the followers and views that I have now. But it's just cool to see, like growing up I would watch like celebrities, like I would watch their documentaries of how when they were little they would sing, and then they were teenagers they would sing, and then they became adults and they took it more serious, and then they got discovered. But to see that in yourself, to see yourself stick to something, or at least have the same vision that you did from a long time ago, it's just really cool. I don't know, it's just really cool to see, like, to look at your past self and still agree with yourself, like, yeah, I still want to do this, I still like this, I'm still interested in this. It's just cool to see the evolution of yourself. So I said all of that to say, if you have a goal or you have a vision for yourself, I would say it's really sent from God if that vision, it keeps coming to you. If it's something that you don't get bored of, it's something that you don't get tired of. You might go a couple months, even years without doing it, but you always find your way back to it. It's like I always find my way back to these videos. Like even before I was doing the YouTube, I was on Instagram, right, in Mississippi with my mom. To see that I was interested in doing this years ago, when I was like 16, 17, up until now, 24, and I'm still interested in the same thing, there clearly has to be some type of God calling behind these videos. Because if you can go years being drawn to something, and I've had children in between then, I've been through breakup in between then, I've lost relatives in between then, but I still am interested in the same thing, which is making these videos, posting content for y'all, uplifting y'all, sharing information, posting relatable content, giving advice, encouraging people. This has always been something I've been interested in from the time that I could pick up a fucking phone and I knew it could come on and record. So if throughout the years, and I really want y'all to look back over yourself. Look over what is it that you have repetitively been drawn to all these years. Even if you have to like go back and look at like old pictures of yourself or go through your old Facebook page, just pay attention to what it was that you were obsessed with, or a vision that you had that you keep getting. It's a vision that you keep getting. It's a passion that you keep having. And that can kind of give you an idea, because we'll never know God's full hand, but that'll give you an idea of what God has called you to do. Because the way I've been making y'all, and y'all are just now coming across me, y'all are just now meeting me, but I've been making videos, y'all. But to see that this is something I'm still interested in it after all these years, and mind you, throughout these years, I have also gone through a lot of hobbies, from pole dancing to yoga to the art, you know, child care, hair, nails. Like, I've gone through a list of different hobbies and passions, tarot, that I was strongly passionate about, but it died off. The passion died off. But making these videos, talking to y'all, this has not been, I have never grown bored with making these videos. I've never grown bored of it. And I'm one of the people who, I like change. I like changing up my hobbies. I like doing things different, but it has never crossed in my mind, I don't want to do videos. I'd rather do something else. Like, nothing else has ever excited me more, you know, than making these videos. Even if it's not an exciting day, I still enjoy making these videos, you know. So just study yourself, look back over your past. What visions were you getting? Like, throughout all your childhood, were you dancing a lot? And it's like, now you still have those visions of wanting to dance. Just whatever visions keep following you. You know, and it's crazy because Tabitha Brown, she actually did a video where she was saying, it's a dream when you go to sleep. It's like you can't go to sleep if, like, you feel like you haven't done it, you know. Because if I go too long without making these videos, it's just, I really do feel out of whack, you know. But just pay attention to yourself. What have you been doing all of these years? What's something that you stopped doing it, but you always go back to doing it? You know, what's something that you just don't get tired of? And if you don't have the answer, that's where God comes into play, because he's your father, he's your creator. He knows what he puts inside of you. So you have to pray for God to reveal to you that thing, because maybe you haven't come across that thing, you know. Particularly if you have not been, you know, taking time to yourself enough to even know yourself. This is why I encourage people to, like, get to know yourself instead of trying to date. Because sometimes you could get so caught up in dating that you actually don't know what you like to do. And if you don't know what you like to do, it's kind of hard for you to pinpoint God's purpose for you, you know. But I always encourage people, just try to take time to get to know yourself. Because getting to know yourself is how you can love yourself and how you can know and grow close to God. And he can reveal to you who you are and what your purpose is. But yeah, just study yourself. What do you keep wanting to do? What are you already doing that you've been doing years before? You know, what's something that feels like water? When you do it, it just feels neutral. Talking to y'all this is neutral. You know, this is very fucking neutral for me. I feel like myself. I'm comfortable. I don't feel tense at all. This is not a performance. It's just me. I'm just fucking talking. This is very natural for me. It feels good. So what feels good to you? What feels normal? What feels natural? Not what makes you happy, you know, but what feels normal. Like, it's just what feels normal to you that you have been doing for a while, you know. And that might give you a hint, a small little inkling idea of what God has planned for you and how he can use you to carry out his will, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Yeah.